Let's walk through how you can analyze your options strategy using an options profit calculator. On the Gamma Wins calculator page, I start by choosing the underlying I'm interested in. Let's use the Russell 2000 index. Then I pick the option strategy I want to look at. And if you don't know every strategy by name, that's totally fine. Just pick the first leg of what you want to build, and you can add the rest later. For this video, I'm going with a put spread. Next, I adjust the legs of the strategy. First, I choose the DTE for my options. I'm going to pick the January monthly expiry. Then I set the strikes to what I want. I'll keep the short leg where it is, but move the long leg to 2400. The initial chart the calculator shows is the payoff diagram on the day of expiry. But let's say I want to close the trade when it's 7 DTE. I just move the date slider under the chart to the date I want, and the chart updates to reflect that. I can also choose the Greeks I'm interested in. The calculator shows them right next to the PnL line, and I can hide the PnL line if I only want to look at the Greeks. The Gamma Wins calculator also lets me see how the Greeks and the PnL evolve from the day of the trade all the way to expiry by fixing a specific underlying price. I switch the x-axis to time, and now the charts show the Greeks I selected from the start of the trade to the end. In this example, vega stays fairly stable throughout, but theta is concentrated in the last few days. You can see the same thing in the PnL line. It rises slowly at first and then accelerates into expiry. Finally, I can adjust the implied volatility slider to see how different volatility regimes affect the payoff. A higher IV increases the concentration of theta decay in the last few days, while a lower IV spreads that decay more evenly across the option's life.